Okay, welcome back, and we're going to be doing a deck profile on my Spike Bros deck today. This is the current build for before set June. So before I show off my build and before the changes happen. So we're going to start with my grade. Let's start with grade 3s first. So for grade 3s, you run 4 exceptional expertise Rising Nova. He is the ace of the deck. People who run spikes, you know what he does. If you don't, GB2 when he attacks, put a card in hand to soul, and then call out a unit from deck to an open rear. Second skill, when he strolled over, you give a Vanguard the auto skill. When it attacks, counterblast 1 per card in hand to soul, call out a unit to an open rear, and it gains plus 5k until the end of the turn. So it's all combo based. It's a nice skill, helps speed the deck a bit, helps add to soul for your ace turn. Next we run 2 hives. I've tested 3 hives, I've tested all hives, I've tested a few different pieces at these times, but I feel that 2 hives are good and work well. Hive skill is he has the charge ability GB1, where if charging he gains auto counterblast 1 when he's put to the bottom of the deck. Counterblast 1, choose a unit from your hand and you put it to a premiere. So if you have the extra soul for a miracle turn, or if you don't really have much ways to initiate some skills or call out more units on a non-miracle turn. Next is his on-ride skill. When he's put on Vanguard Circle, you can CB1, Soul Blast 1, look at top 5 cards, choose a charge unit and add it to your hand. So we can add mostly anything, deck RPGs or anything almost anything that has the charge ability. Lastly is Dobe. Bulldozer Dobe charging ability. When he's charging at GB1, he gains 10k. So it's nice, it adds that pressure. It adds that pressure to attacks. Next we'll go on to our grade 2s. We run 4 Wink Killer Miseries. I want to be able to get to her and do many different combos at this time. In the future I'm going down to 3 with her because we have lethal forward and other things. But her skills GB1 when she's boosted, attacks the Vanguard CB1 per card in hand to the soul, core unit from deck, and it gains plus 5k until the end of the turn. So she's good, she can help initiate combo with Nova and skills and call out more units. Next, we run 3 Cobalt Impulse. His skill counterblock, his skill charging when he attacks. No, charging, when his attack hits a Vanguard. If it's charging, then draw a card and retire 1 of your opponent's rares. So it has that pressure of hitting. In the future, I only take him 1 in testing so far. I just keep him in just as that little tech. Next, we run 3 Heath Weeds, and he's kind of like dope. He gains 10k when charging, just more guard pill. And then we run 2 X Divers. Some people have taken him out, some people run 1. I felt 2 does okay. 2 has done okay for now. I've been able to use at times and combo off some things. He'll stay in the deck in the next set also. Next, grade 1. You run 4 Millies. Yep, we run 4 Millies. She's the charge and she's the PG. And her GB1 skill is when she hits got off, she comes to the hand. Never had needed to use that skill. To me, I will recall her as a charge unit if I know it will do more pressure. Other than that, she's just a PG. Next, we run not 2, whoops, 4 Verde. So we run 4 Verde. I want to get that stride off. I don't want to miss out on striding or miss out on getting over to the hand early, because if you have to ride high, it's okay, but if you ride dope, then you're not getting much advantage. Then you'll just slowly lose speed. Next we run Frog Raider, 3 Frog Raiders. We want him in the deck, we want him kind of consistent. 4 is too much, and 3 just has that good feel, because as long as you can get at least 1 on the field for the ace turn, you're good. Done. Next we run 1 Medical Manager, just the soul charge. I got the idea from watching Living Proof of it. From there, he's out in the new build. He'll be replaced with Elisa, so that because it's a charge unit, can do a bit more. And also I found I can soul charge a bit better. Nyamruk, and the last card, Nyamruk, went cool. He gains 4k when charging, and when it's into the bottom of the deck, he can give a unit 4k to help increase in the power of another column or frog raider. Next we will go to our triggers. Our triggers are 4 heals. Yep, just 4 heals. 2 of my favorite medical mage, and then just 2 tiaras. I'm going to also add Sundra just to have 3 different heals. Then next is we run 6 crit. We run 3 of her, 3 liar lips, and we run 3 silence joker. I used to run 4, 3 of either one, 2, 4. Different testing. 3's been going okay and well in testing. Haven't needed to do too many changes for that, but it may change after testing more. Next we run 4 4 draw. Just vanilla draw. Not much. Helps in getting your pieces a bit more faster. Adding charge to hand. 2 Devil Watch. Yep, 2 Devil Watches. He's the charge. He's a great stand. Counter charges, soul charges. Your skill is GB1, where attacks or boost if this unit is in charge, and counter charge 1 and soul charge 1, and he gains plus 3k. So 12k attack combo with Vanguard or Nova, or just a 7k 12k booster. Next then our starter is Mecha Trainer, the best starter out there. To me, he's the best starter to always keep. Analyze is okay, but in any match where your opponent could just retire it, then that part of the combo goes. I'm more resource reliant. Next, we have our G-Zone. Let me ask you. There we go. Now we'll go to G-Zone. We run 4 Shutdown King Miracle Aces. His skill is at once per turn, Counterblast 1, choose a unit, 2 or 4 abilities. first auto ability. When a unit is sent to the bottom of the deck, you can choose one of your other rear guards and it gains 5k. Second ability is G-BT09, Soul Blast 2, where a unit is sent to the bottom of your deck. You may pay cost, and if you do, and open rear. It helps in combo with Frog Raider, helps do a lot of pressure towards your opponent, making them guard more. Usually you'll try and get at least 6-0 by your first stride. Yeah, by first stride you could, depending on situation, you could set up 6-0 on the turn of A, so either on your first stride, depending on how game goes. Next we run 2 Dirty Picaros, because that we have the space, and if we can countercharge enough after our first one later on in game, we can refill our field. His skill is G-BT09 Counterblast to choose a face down card in G-Zone, flip it up so it will flip the breeze or something we don't need. Then call out units from the deck equal to the number of face up G units you have. So usually it would always be 3 to 4 when you first stride him. So you could call almost a 4 field, and that's always a good thing against those retired decks. 2 Damper Lily, she's nice. I still decide on if she'll be in with because more space. But her skill is, when she hits, choose up to 1 charge unit with a charge ability in your hand. Call it to rare, so it doesn't need to be an open rare, but usually you will call it to an open rare. And until the end of the turn, that unit will gain, when this unit is put to the bottom of the deck, draw a card, also it gains 5k. So it's nice, and a bit of pressure. Your opponent won't want it to really hit, because you can then not lose anything for that attack. 1 Flash Bruise. I just like Flash Bruise. He's nice to have. He's like, if I don't have CB for some reason, or I can't really go into certain things, I can just pressure my opponent with this attack, and I've never gone into him since I put him in. 1 Tiger Centurion, he helps activate charge units that are stuck on the field. Counterblast 1 once per turn, choose any number of rares. With the charge ability, charge them, and then all your other rares that were chosen that don't have the charge ability will just gain 2k. So it can help push Frog to 9, 9k to 11k, that kind of thing. 1 Breeze, or to me should always be running every deck, at least at 1, because even the threat or thought of your opponent having it can mitigate them wanting to stay. Sometimes they'll make you want the Sabreeze, you will waste that CB. Sometimes you can finish off your opponent with Sabreeze by striding Sabreeze if your combo's good in that turn. Next, G-Guard, we run 2 Cheerleader, excellent Cheerleader Airy. If we have 3 or less rear guard, she gains plus 5k shield, so she's your 20k shield free, very nice. I'm still deciding on different choices on how the G-Guards go with maximum. 1 Screwy, I'm thinking of 1 Screwy, 1 maximum, because sometimes you may have field if you're going against a retired deck, then maximums plus 10k goes out the window, and can discard the card, he gains plus 10k shield. Then we run a Dismal. I always just run him. His skill is when and that unit cannot be hit and cannot be chosen by opponent's risk, so kind of people say it's like resist. Then I run the 1 Agling, helps filter through the deck a little when he's put on Guardian Circle, discard a card. You may discard a card and then draw a card. So get out any dead cards in your hand and hopefully draw into more shield. My deck so far, that is the one I've been using most tourneys I've gone to. It's done well. I've gotten close to the top in times. That is all for now. See you in the next video, which should maybe be a profile of my friend's deck or maybe my Dudley deck. But I may wait until the next set and then get in that video.